excited that you show up to watch me, my crazy self. But I want to show you today these 3 eyeshadows. These are liquid eyeshadows by Younique. They are absolutely gorgeous on. They stay all day. They're blendable, they're wearable, they don't crease or anything like that. And I want to tell you one secret. You can wear these individually by themselves on your eye. You do not have to pair all 3 together. So if you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. Now let's get started. I've already completed one eye. You see? How pretty is that? All of these colors blend together so beautifully. And so I want to show you the products first. I have 3 different colors here in our liquid. These are liquid eyeshadows. Oh my goodness, you're gonna love these. These are crease proof. They stay. They're touchable after they dry. They are perfect for mature eyes. They absolutely are my favorite thing. I'm going to be wearing these into the fall, and so that's what this is. The transition is you can wear this. This is like end of summer and beginning of the fall. So definitely very pretty. And I paired it with our brand new mascara, which we're going to do at the end. You're going to love that too. Okay, so before I ever put anything on my eyes, I always use an eye primer. You don't have to use an eye primer with these, but it's just me. I like to use an eye primer. I like for things to stay in place. Not much stays in place anymore when you age, okay? It just doesn't. So make sure you try to thin this out just a little bit. So I'm using Younique's eye primer. Love it. It is perfect. It has a little bit of tackiness to it, but don't let that scare you. I always kind of set it with a little bit of It's by Pores powder. And you don't have to use a whole lot of this. I'm going to finish off what's on my hand though. And I do like to bring just a little down here in this corner. That really does help if you're going to use an eyeliner, which I am going to use an eyeliner, but I'm not making a wing. So it's just very minimal today. This look, let me put this back. So this is the eye primer that I use. This is Younique's eye primer. Love it. It's got a little flesh tone to it. And so, but it is tacky. So the next thing you want to do is take your its. Here's my its right here. And I put a little bit in the lid. And I'm going to use a fluffy little brush like this. And we are going to, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to add my concealer. We got to do that first, girlfriend. Let me grab it. Oh my goodness. We got to use some NARS. But I'm going to take this. This is, something that I have found that I really love. I love it underneath my eyes. Now I am going to use a little bit of a brush. I like to do this very minimal. I don't know why I'm trying to put powder on before. Oh. Well, it's me. All right, so let's go through here and we're going to put this through right at the very top. I like to use the brush because I want it to be precise and right where I want it. And then I just smooth it out with my finger. Now, I have some brown spots, so this does help to kind of cover up those. But this also helps to kind of brighten up my eye a little bit. See, it's a little darker right in this area, right in there. So I will bring it down through here and kind of cover up that darkness. And if you hear my dog in the background, yes, he's always in here with me. I have a crippled bully mix. He's American Bulldog Pit. But he is my shadow, so he has to be kind of sort of where I'm at all times. He does. So if you hear him in the background, that is him. So I'm going to bring it just slightly up in here too, and then just blend it out with your finger. I really love this, and I'll list everything below in the description box of the colors of this. This is a very kind of a light color, very neutral, and it's very brightening. And see how much it's opened up my eye there? So now we're going to head into the good stuff. We are going to add my powder first. You're going to love these eyeshadows. You really are. They're fabulous. Now take this. This is a Younique blending brush. And I'm just going to lightly, you don't want a whole lot of powder. You just want this to not be tacky, okay? And so that is the reason I kind of set it. I think I would set any kind of eye primer that I use. I think I would set it with this powder. This powder is amazing. You'll never know it's on. Shake it off like this on your fingers, and then just lightly go back over it, and anything that's left. Now we've got our perfect canvas, and we're ready to start adding our color. First up is Overt. Overt is a matte kind of brown color. And always look on the bottom. That's where it'll tell you the name of the product. Now this is a liquid eyeshadow. They are so darn easy to use. It has a doe foot applicator. But basically, I love to use a crease brush with these. You need a crease brush with these. Now I'm going to use 3 separate brushes so I don't have to clean them in between. Yeah, I do have that many of these. But where I'm going to place this is going to be our transition color, and we are going to apply it. I'm going to just put a little bit over here in this corner, and we're going to just kind of blend it up. Less is more. Start off minimal and then add to it. Okay, so I wanted to get kind of up close and personal with you now. So this is it. This is the doe foot. This is the color Overt. And here we go. You're going to need a crease brush. You're going to need this. And what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of it right here in this corner. You go, that's not a lot of product, Lister. No, it's not. But you want to blend. Just remember, when you're using these, you're going to go up and inward. You do not want to push this outward. Now, however, you know what you could do with this. You could definitely create a whole entire eye with just this one eyeshadow. Honestly, you can. So I'm going to bring it in. I think it's important to start minimal with this and then build it up. Well, I have to blend it up because I have hooded eyes. And so in order for you to see this color on me, I have to bring it up here onto this brow bone right here. Now you see I'm not going out, and don't worry about harsh edges. I'm going to show you what to do with that in a minute. Now I'm going to take it and put it on the end of my brush, and I'm going to add just a tad more here to the outer corner. Darken that a little bit. Bring it into your crease and then blend it up. Oh, it's such a pretty, isn't it a beautiful color? You can have the most gorgeous smoky eye with just this one shadow. I do that on occasion, but today I'm going to show you how to use 3 different colors together to create such a really pretty fall look. We're going to create this right here. And you can see it's very, very simple, very, very easy to use. If you feel like you have too much, you can always come back and kind of rub it out on your hand. Don't forget to wash your hand afterwards. But don't forget to do that. But you can see I've got to blend this out up here, but I'm going to show you there's a secret to that. There is a secret. Okay, so there's that color. Now I'm not going to blend all this out yet. I'm going to add all the other colors. So I have 3 different brushes, like I said. So I'm going to put this back in here. And we are going to grab the next color, which is our lid color, which is Reverent. Reverent is like a champagne-y gold. It's almost like a rose gold kind of to me. And it's one of my favorites. And this one is practically about empty. I do have a brand new one though. And all of these are in stock right now. So you can grab these. I'm going to add this to my lid right here. About halfway, you see? See how it's going to open up my eye? Oh my goodness. Now this is a different brush. I don't want to have to go cleaning my brushes in between. Now, if you only have one crease brush, I would recommend that you clean in between each time you use these. Simply because you want the color to be true to this one color and not kind of get blended in together. Of course, it's going to dry and you're going to be able to touch this and it's going to be so easy for you to blend out. It's amazing. It really is. I use these. I use this one a lot. I use this one on my lips. I think it's really beautiful. But like if you have one color lips and you could just tap this in right in the center and you get an ombre lip really quickly. Very, very easy. Ooh, gotta lighten this up right here. Bring it up. Now I'm doing this. You're going to have to be mindful of your eye shape because I do have kind of hooded eyes and I do have very close set eyes. So I like to open up this part right here to make my eyes look a little bit wider apart. But keep in mind that you can do whatever is best for you. Some people have deep set eyes, like my mother, she has that. So she's got plenty of lid. I don't have plenty of lid, and her eyes are wider apart than mine. We're like total opposites for sure. All right, so there's Reverent. And then I'm going to grab this brush, and we're going to use this brush with Exalted. Now, this is really a beautiful color. Now, this is what gives it that kind of a pinky rose gold kind of look. This is a gorgeous color. Now, I'm going to place this color right here. And I'm just going to kind of blend it out toward the edge. The other half of my eye. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, this is a gorgeous color. And it looks so pretty blended. Now I am going to come out here and add a little bit more dark, okay? So we are going to kind of go over this just a little bit with Overt. But look how pretty this is. My goodness. If you like a sunset eye, this kind of reminds me of a sunset eye a little bit. But I do think this is the perfect color for fall. It takes us right into that fall season. Absolutely love it. And that's all I'm going to add to that one. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to come back and we're going to add Overt. So I'm going to take Overt a little bit out, a little bit here on the end of my brush, tapping on my hand because I don't want too much. And we're just going to kind of darken this area just a tad. You know, because I want it to have this lifted look, because I'm not doing a wing. So for you ladies who are scared of wings, this is your look, girls. Your look. And then we're going to blend out that edge on the top. Oh my. So pretty. All right, so what do you think so far? So I'm still using Overt, and I'm going to take this Morphe M431 brush. It's like a little bullet brush. See the little doe foot applicator? We are just going to touch it very, very sparingly here. Tap it off on my hand, and I want to run a little bit of this right underneath here. How pretty is that? And push it upward. We want everything going up. I truly love this color underneath. So darn pretty. There we go. Now, let's blend out the edges just a little bit. Now, I'm going to use something you probably are going to go, you're using foundation? Yes, I am. I'm going to use a pressed powder foundation by Younique in the color Velour. It is the perfect color, and this is all I use this for, by the way. And you can tell that I've used it quite a bit. Yep. And I will take this brush here. This is the powder concealer brush. And you can take, it's a Younique brush. I love it. It's one of my favorites. You take a little bit of this and tap it off. And then you're going to come right through this area. And we're going to blend that out. It's going to soften it a bit as well. And that's what we want. We want to kind of soften those edges. And don't worry, because we're going to add a little bit of illumination to this as well. Just a little bit of luminizer right at the end. Oh my goodness. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then the next thing you can do is, if you feel like you got a little heavy-handed or something, and you feel like you want to kind of blend back, keep, you know, you got this brush, it's still got a little bit of product on it. You can always kind of blend it into it if you wish. Just want to show you all the steps in case you get into that point and you go, listen, I need to blend that out, but can I? Yes, you can. These are so easy to work with. You'll be amazed at how easy they are to work with. Now, I am going to use a liner in the color, it's called Proper, and it is a Younique eye pencil. Love it. It's my favorite. I like this one in the color Perfect. Perfect would be black. Now, however, if you're going to get this, and I'll put this little tool down there. My hand looks so dirty. Can't help it. Make it fun. You just play with it. You really need to get this little sharpener. It has a special blade in it just made, because this is really thick wood. And so sometimes a drugstore one will not sharpen these as well. So keep that in mind. And I'll put the little tool down there too for you. But what I'm going to do is come right across the top of my lid, right at the lash line with this. And you see, I did little baby strokes because my skin moves so much that I find I cannot just run it across it anymore. It just doesn't work. So if you have that issue, Just do little baby strokes with this. I'm not winging it out. I'm going to stop. I'm not coming all the way down. I'm just basically keeping it more up in this area and stopping. You practice it the way you want with your eyes. But this, all I'm using this for is just to darken my lash line there. And I am going to tight line with it just a tad right here. Just got a little tad there of that. I really love these colors together. How pretty is that? But this is these are waterproof. You can put them on. They just glide on like butter. And they set in about 30 seconds. Okay, they do. And so if you have watery eyes like me, my eyes water throughout the day, unfortunately, but they do. And so I don't have it running down my face. You know how sometimes it will get down here and you'll go, ah, why is that like that? Well, it's because of maybe what you're using. But this product here is really foolproof. Now I am going to use Illuminator. This is the one I was talking about, Benevolent. This one is not available with Younique, but absolutely love it. But just think about an illuminator. You can use any kind you want. This one is kind of an ivory luminesce to it, and I love it because sometimes you can get like the whiter ones and they're just too light. This is perfect for our older skin. You need something with a little beigey ivory color, but I usually will pop this right here in this corner. I don't know what brush this is. I know it's a Jaclyn Hill brush, but I don't know the number. But I'll try to put it all in the description box for you. There you go. Ta-da! And you're going to take the very end of this, tap it in, and then you're going to come right across here just for a little illumination. Not a whole lot now. We can't be glow bugs. I'm too old for the glow bug thing, but I bet you the 80s will come back in at some point and we'll be all glittery up here again, but I won't be. I will still be doing this right here. I like the illuminator. I'll use this instead of being the glow bug for sure. Okay, so I'm going to grab my mascara and we're going to do that. And we're almost done, girls. Younique is known for its mascara. We have a huge mascara line. I use all of these. They're all my faves. We have a brand new one though that I want to show you. I did a video on it last Sunday. So you can check out my mascara playlist and it will be there. But this is a primer. We have primers. Yeah, love that. This is a steamed lash serum. This helps your lashes to not fall out and conditions them, keeps them healthy. That's what this is for. I use that at night. And then this is regular Epic mascara. This comes in waterproof black, it comes in brown, and it comes in just regular black. And then you know about 4D. 4D is like the bomb. Now, the difference in these two, this is a brand new one. This is Twisted. See, it's totally different. But if you like the look of false lashes, that's what this one will give you. If you like the look of more wispy lashes, then that's what this will give you. Two totally different ways to apply it too. So I'm not using 4D today. I am going to use the Twisted because it's so new and I'm so excited about it. And they're touchable once you get them done. Look, I can touch these lashes and I can push them up and they curl even more, but they're more wispy, okay? So the cool thing about this mascara, it has two wands. You have a small baby wand, I call it, which is awesomest for getting all the little baby hairs that are growing in. You know, as we lose lashes, we have new ones going in. And then it also has another one. So hence Twisted. It's Epic mascara with a twist. You got to twist these two and use these together. So let's use the baby one first. I like using it first. I have tried the larger one first, but it's best to use the small wand. So I'll list all of this stuff in the description box below. But what you want to do is get close to the bottom lash line as possible and flick it upward. Like that. Get everything going in the right direction. I really love this wand. It really does separate your lashes well. I mean, I think that's the whole purpose of this, is to get all the little baby ones so that you get the most bang for your buck and your lashes will be perfectly separated. Can you see how well that does? Look at that out in that outer corner. I love how this kind of butterflies. I can kind of butterfly that out in the corner. Now I'm going to put this one back in, and I'm going to grab the big end of this. Now this is a synthetic kind of brush. It's not like brushes like in your, it's like a synthetic type, but it's kind of cool looking the way, see all the little bristles? But this you want to put in and kind of jiggle and roll. And the one thing I like about this, they do dry quickly. It's all day wear. It doesn't transfer, you know how some products will transfer, and you'll find there is nothing going to fall down on your face down here or anything like that. It shouldn't transfer up here, because sometimes, you know, when you have your lashes, sometimes you'll have the black here. I've had that happen with other products, but not with this one. It stays, and I don't have to worry about it at all. At all. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. Now come back, take the little wand out. And I love this. I don't usually do anything under my, I usually don't put mascara on my lashes here. But because this wand is so tiny, I don't feel like I'm going to get it everywhere. So I have started using this just to do little tiny, I don't use a whole lot there. Not a whole lot. I don't want to draw attention to my under eyes in any way. Then I come back and top it off with the baby wand, just to kind of get the wispies going in the right direction. Look how pretty this mascara goes on. This is the key to the whole thing. I know it is, because I start with this and I end with it to kind of get it going in the right direction. So girls, what do you think about this? I think it is one of the easiest, quickest eye looks you'll ever do. Honestly, it's so simple, so easy, and this is already dry. I can touch it. It feels fabulous, and you don't even feel like you have on makeup. That's what I love about it. It's not cakey. It's not chalky. So don't think it's kind of chalky, because it's not. It's not going to be that way. Okay. Look at that. Love it. Let me close my eyes so you can see it. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. These three together are so beautiful on your eyes. So I guess it really does give you like a rose gold kind of look. Paired with the mascara, it is incredible. So like I said, I will list everything in the description box below. I appreciate you watching. Please like and share, and come back here on Sundays. I'm usually here on Sundays, so one day a week is better than none, right? That's what I always say. Look at that. I truly, truly love this. This is going to be my fall look that I wear very often. Now, you know, I am on Facebook, so if you want to follow me on Facebook, I have a business page, Younique by Melissa, and I do many tutorials there. So if you'd like to come hang out with me there, and click that follow button there too, I would appreciate it. Yay! I love this. Love this. I think y'all would love it too. As we get older, we really need something that makes us feel good about ourselves. And sometimes I talk to a lot of women, and sometimes they just feel invisible. And I hope that I bring you some encouragement on here. That's what I want to do. I want to show you that I'm 57. I can do this. You can do this. These products right here will be wonderful on any eyes. Any. Doesn't matter how much crepiness you have. They're so blendable and so light. You will love them. You will love them, I promise. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me again, and I will see y'all soon.